Hello there. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're all having a good day. Decided to be back in, well, a very wintry landscape because it's been cold, and from what I've been hearing from other parts of the world, it's also been cold elsewhere. So it just felt fitting, and yeah, that's that. Um, but yeah, so last week in Ultima 7, Serpent, I managed to solve something that was kind of a riddle before. So it was something about needing to transform a brother. I'll check my notes exactly because I don't remember what the wording was, but it's quite clear that I have now done that. So, must not enter the realm of dreams before you have transformed the lost brother. His true form bears not wings. So, I've done that. So, now I should be able to figure out how to enter the realm of dreams. So, that's gonna be interesting. I still don't really know how to do that because I was asking him about it and he didn't really have an answer. So he just had the information that there was a woman named Cyranosh, and that's that. Like I'm supposed to enter a weird dream realm that you end up in if you pass out in the swamp. Uh and I think you managed to return by dying. And the way I'm supposed to figure out how to have an easier way traveling there and back is to talk to the guy who was temporarily transformed into a parrot and who had dreams about a random woman who he was watching from afar, and he mainly just knows her name. So, yeah, don't know how that's gonna help, but I guess I'll be finding that out. So, it'll be interesting. Um, so that brother, um, his brother was searching for him. So the brother who wasn't transformed into a parrot was looking for the guy who turns out was traveling in the shape of a parrot along with his brother. So, yeah. So they were not really separated, uh, but regardless, figured out how to turn him back. So, yeah. Now I just need to figure out how to get him to tell me whatever I need to know. So, don't know how that's gonna work, because the two brothers are now trying to get a ship to get back to the other island, and the ship that I'm aware of is currently out of commission. So, yeah. Bit weird. But, I'll just figure it out as I go. Could be that I have to help them to travel back to their home, and then I could talk to them. Could be that I have to do something else, like maybe I need to get them in contact with the captain of the ship, and maybe then I'd get more dialogue options. Regardless, I kind of tried to talk to the brother after turning him back into a human, and that didn't really solve, well, it didn't really answer my questions of how to travel to the realm of dreams without any complications. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's just start and, well, we'll see what happens. So, there we go. And I'll skip the intro because that was ages ago in terms of the storyline. And journey onwards. Hello, how are you doing today? Okay, and they're obviously hungry. Aren't they always? So, this is one of the two brothers. Don't know where the other one ended up. He doesn't seem to be here. So, don't know where he went. I'm doing alright. Slowly trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do now that I turned the one guy back into a human. So he's no longer a parrot. Because he's supposed to have some really crucial information or unlock information somehow. And from what I can tell, he hasn't really done that. So, kind of relevant to figure out what's going on there. So, and his name is Edrin. So, I don't think he's here. Yeah, that's Dushio. I guess I can talk to Hawk. Because, well, he's the captain of the one only ship on this island. So, leave island. Still trying to leave. Caves in the southern mountains. Right. Legends say they lead to the mainland if you can find the right path. But none who ventured there have ever returned. So, I did manage to venture there, but I didn't really manage to reach the mainland using the caves. I just found the serpent tooth that I was missing to travel back to Monitor. But that doesn't sound like the same thing. So, it's not really the caves that led me there. I just happened to find an item in the caves that allowed me to teleport there. So, just seems a bit inaccurate. But yeah, I don't know where the brother ended up. Maybe he just didn't return here? Is he still back where I turned him back into human? So that's... it's gonna be a bit silly if that's the case. But I guess I can go check. So, would be this way, I think. There. And between these houses. And then I just need to not fall into the giant hole in the ground, which is somewhere around here. There it is. And should be close by. So that's some of the ruins. Is that a cave? Kind of looked like a cave entrance, but not really. There. Wait. What's Gustachio doing here? It's an honor to receive you. Right, so... about the demon sword? Demon sword needs to have its sorceress energies realigned. I could repair it if I had my flux analyzer. It was stolen. Right. And the stone altar. Yeah, so Mortegro got turned into a stone altar or switched places with it. But, well, the stone altar is in his cellar. And I can't carry it out of the cellar. So I'm not sure how I would reverse that. Because the entire situation is just a bit strange. And he just still seems to be stuck up here. Right. So... They didn't really give me any useful information for the Realm of Dreams, but he does have a weird glowing amulet thing. So maybe that's useful. I don't know. Yeah, so flying was rather exciting. Or not for my dreams. Surely would have lost my sanity. Still without passage home. So, still without passage. My brother says he was told we can find safe passage aboard a ship here. All we've seen is Captain Hawk. Right? Hawk? He's the captain of the... What's the name of the ship? Oh well, can't remember. Anyway, for some reason he refuses to sail again. Do wish he could change his mind, or another ship would arrive. Okay. Safe. Suppose a ship would offer only a little more protection. Anything would be better than travelling in the open. With the storms and all. Brother. Yeah, he's a few years younger. Must have been worried. Already heard about this. Mistress Devra. Can't remember who that was. The owner of the inn at Sleeping Bull. Ah. So she helped him find a place to stay while waiting for Captain Hawk. And now it's time for them to head home. On the mainland. Thank you for the 35-month sub. That is indeed quite a number. How are you doing today? Well, I'm slowly trying to figure out how this guy is supposed to help me travel into or back from the Realm of Dreams. Because, previously, the one time that I was in the Realm of Dreams, I was told that I needed to, like, find the missing brother and turn him back into his wingless form. So, that would be his human form, because he was in the shape of a parrot until recently. But he still hasn't really told me the information that I need, so trying to still figure it out. Anyway, yeah, so he knows this is not the mainland. Of course. Mountains of Freedom. Don't know about them. Yeah. Goblins. Yeah, they're not around here. Raid. They rarely set upon us, though sometimes a few will steal our sheep. They're worse than wolves, and much meaner. Yeah, I already heard that. I mean, it does mainly just say that his true form doesn't have wings. Yeah, so must not enter the realm of dreams before you've transformed the lost brother. His true form bears not wings. So that's what I wrote down in my notes. So I guess maybe that would count as transforming him, but well, it depends on your definition of the word, I guess. So yeah, it is interesting. I'm just trying to figure out, well, what is basically the end of a riddle that I was given. Because I figured out part of it. Okay, city. We tend our sheep south of Fawn, exactly. So I have that written down in my notes. Storms, they're most unusual. Thunder and lightning I've seen before. Yeah, right. I've heard about this already. So, flock. Right, as in flock of sheep, not birds. So, like one of my own sheep. Lost in the wild, along for a return home. Dreams. told you about Cyranosh, if only she were real. But, like, is that gonna give me enough information? Just Cyranosh. That's it. That's just her name, though. Is that all the information I get? Like, maybe I need to talk to her and she'll give me information? Yeah, so the person who told me about transforming him back, it was some woman living on her own with a cat. I just noted her name down as Cat Lady because I didn't find out her name. And I had to write down something. So, yeah. Maybe that's Cyranosh? I don't know. Maybe I just needed to know her name? I think the game might have crashed. Yes, the game's crashed. Oh well. No. It managed to figure itself out. Nope. Nope, it crashed. Fine. It almost crashed and then it crashed. Guess that makes sense. And it crashed again. Weird. Not sure what's going on there. Okay. Seems to be starting up. Okay. Just gonna try and check stuff. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that there's stuff not working the way it should. But I hope I'm wrong. Seems to be okay. Yes, it is the GOG version. But it is very strange. Huh. Okay. I've loaded up my save. I'll see how long it lasts this time. No, it's just immediately crashing. That is bizarre. So, I don't know what's causing that, because my D drive does seem to still be connected, and this is like one of the last couple of games that I have on my D drive. So I thought it would be that, but like, then why is the game starting up in the first place? So, maybe I can somehow move the installation over, because I seem to have access to it. So, let's see. Copy that over, maybe. And I'll just see what happens. There. Because I think there is a way to tell GOG that you moved a game folder. But I'm not 100% sure. Because I haven't really had to do that. At least not in the proper way. But it seems like maybe that's going to be in order. Still trying to copy it over. And it's struggling at doing that. So it does seem like it's my D drive again. So, yeah. I think it's just my D drive, which is a shame. So, let's see. But that's what I get for putting off moving that game over to my C drive. Because, well, clearly... Yeah, it's been doing that for a while. It's a long story, so it seems like it's not really the D drive specifically. It seems to be the connector on the motherboard. So, yeah. Basically, stuff is just not working great with my computer. But, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to copy the folder over at the moment, and it's just not responding at all, which seems like a bad sign. So I don't know why that is. Because I can open the folder and everything. I can even look at files. Like, I can open the text files in there, which usually wouldn't work. But trying to copy it over, yeah, it's just refusing. So. Weird. So. Like, I have an older version of the game that I've already copied over. I just never tried to set up actually running it. So, yeah, I'm not sure what could be causing it. I haven't had that issue until, well, now. So, yeah. I guess I can have GOG verify/repair my installation of the game and just see what happens. Wish me luck. And we'll just, yeah, hope for the best. Yeah, so it does seem like my D drive is the issue, because it's saying the update is suspended because this patch requires 2 megabytes of temporary working space on your D drive. Yeah, it's my D drive. So, that kind of means that either I'll just have to play something else for today, or I have to reboot my computer probably several times in a row. And I don't have 2 separate computers, so some streamers have like a streaming computer, so the computer that they run OBS on, and a gaming computer, so the one that they run the games on. I don't have that. I have one computer for both, so that means rebooting the computer, which means temporarily shutting down the stream, and then hoping that it'll work then. And alternatively, just playing Roller Coaster Tycoon? Like, yeah. Well, there is kind of, like, I set up the Stream Elements donation page for that. The thing is with PC parts, how they're changing prices constantly and availability is the way it is. Yeah, I'm saving up for it, but I can't exactly give a specific price tag for it, because I have no clue what it'll cost by the time I have the money. So, like, the idea of going, yeah, I need exactly 1,000 euros. Nice idea. Just not very realistic, and, well, based on what I know about it. So, yeah. So, I am saving up for it, but, yeah, that's that. It just takes a while, because PC parts are expensive, and it seems like, as I said, there's a chance I'll have to get my motherboard, CPU, and RAM replaced. Because if anything, I'd want to, well, upgrade them to a more current version so that I can use them for as long as possible. So, yeah. That kind of means that if I want to spend money wisely on this, I do have to upgrade, and yeah, that just comes with its own downsides. So yeah, basically, like, that would be going for an entire new PC from scratch. Yes, that would be thousands, definitely. The more achievable goal is the trying to just replace the parts that are causing issues. So, yeah, but from what I know about GPUs, those are just insanely expensive these days. So, yeah, it seems like, especially with AI stuff and, like, still with crypto to some extent. It's just a mess. So I haven't really looked into it recently, but yeah, stuff is just not cheap. But for the most part, I try not to think too much about it because there's not much I can do. Anyhow, so it's gonna be pull time. You guys get to pick between roller coaster tycoon or restarting the PC and well, restarting and Ultima. There. Managed to fit that in. So, those are the two options right now. Because there is a chance it's my D drive, but that will legitimately like take probably several minutes of restarting, and yeah. Because usually when I do the restart, at first it starts up with my D drive not being connected, and then I have to restart again, and then it blue screens, and then I need to like wait for it to actually start up, and then my D drive is working again. And well, but most of that information is in my about section, so I don't know that stuff by heart, so I would have to check there as well. Apparently, it's the 1080 Ti. But, yeah, that's not stuff I memorized myself. But, yeah, that's why I have it in my about section. Because that way, you guys have the same information that I do. Because, all those model numbers just make no sense to me, so I just can't manage to remember all of them. But yeah, point being, my PC is from, I believe, 2018? And yeah, it's just struggling a bit these days with certain things, like this right here. So, yeah, it's gonna be a big journey of trying to fix that. But it's going to be a very expensive journey. So, I make do with what I have at the moment, and yeah, when I installed Ultima 7 Serpent Isle, I didn't know about my D drive issues yet, and I clearly should have moved the installation a while ago. So I'll try and move it after the stream today, and hopefully I'll get that to work. But yeah. Basically, for today, the two options are me restarting the stream and you guys having to wait a couple of minutes, and then hopefully stuff will work, or we just play Roller Coaster Tycoon. Bam. I'm writing myself a note. There. But yeah, well, the thing is, for retro gaming, yeah, you don't need the fanciest system, but with streaming and with having a lot of data to store, it's just a bit tricky to like get everything working. Alright, so we'll be restarting. So you guys just are going to have to hang on. I'll still be in chat, but you won't be seeing me until my PC is back up and running, hopefully, with my D drive. If I really can't get it to work, I'll just have to revert back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. So, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Wish me luck. And we're back. So, yeah, it seems like now it should maybe work again. My D drive was indeed the problem. Yeah, and well, now it is connected again by well, what I can see. I have several icons on my taskbar that break whenever my D drive isn't working, but they only visibly break when it was already not working when my PC starts up. So, yeah, it stopped working while I was streaming. um, Now, as far as I'm aware, it's the corrosion on the connector on my motherboard. So I had liquid cooling initially, and it leaked, because of course it did. Um, and yeah, it seems like that affected the connector on the motherboard. And the thing is, my motherboard is kind of on the older side, so it makes little sense to spend money getting an outdated motherboard to replace my current one. So at that point, I have to pay money to upgrade it to whatever the most reliable current version is. And then I also have to spend money on CPU and RAM. So I'm trying to make decisions that make sense. So, yeah, it's a bit tricky. And, yeah, I haven't figured out a perfect solution to this. But, yeah, it does seem to be a motherboard specific issue from what I know. First, there was maybe a possibility that it would have been um, like a software issue, but it doesn't seem to look like it. Um, yeah, it's annoying. Would have been nice if it was just a software issue, but yeah, several updates later, still the same issue. It's just gotten a bit less frequent, but I don't know if there's a specific reason for that. I'm also using my D drive a lot less now, so yeah. Well, if I'm getting the same one again, as I was saying, my PC, I've had it for close to 7 years now, so 6.5 years, and I am using it a lot. So, like, what? To me, it makes the most sense to try and get something that I then won't have to replace for the next 6 to 7 years. If I get the same thing I've already got, just hopefully new in box, uh, there's a decent chance that, like, at this point, you'd be paying more again, because now it would be people who've had that new in box in store, like, in storage at some location, warehouse, or whatever. Because I don't think they'd be sold by the exact, like, by the manufacturers anymore. So, yeah, it feels like at that point, wouldn't it make sense to get something newer that then will, like, be up to date for a while, instead of spending money, probably paying more for a part than it's currently worth because supply is low, because it's not really manufactured anymore, and then also have it be outdated already when I buy it. It just, to me, the math doesn't math on that. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do all of this, but yeah, it's just, like, tricky. But yeah, I thought, like, sure, stuff that's, like, from a couple years ago would be cheaper, but stuff from, like, 7 years ago, or maybe longer, would that be cheaper at that point, or would that just be full price that it was at that point? Because at this point it's been so long that it's more expensive again. Because I thought it was that at this point. So at that point I'm just paying a bunch of money to have outdated stuff. And yeah, it just seems like a silly way of doing things. So at that point I might as well just move everything to my C drive and just hope for the best. But, yeah. my main issue is the D drive situation. Anyhow, let's start up Ultima again, which should now work. Fingers crossed. Because... there. And yes, the redeems are going to be wonky. Because I didn't reset everything. So, the web redeems... yeah. I would have had to reset everything on my end, and I didn't do that. So, it's just gonna be that. Okay. Wait. That's not right. This is definitely not right. Thank you for the 30 euros and 48 cents. This is not the save. What is going on? But thank you so much for helping me get whatever is going on with my PC fixed eventually. Yeah, that is right at the beginning of the game. I don't know why it's starting that version. Did I misclick it? Maybe I misclicked? I don't know. Yeah, I think I misclicked. That's so weird. Okay. So I'm now loading my save. Okay, that worked. So at least I still have my saves. That's a start. So, but thank you so much for contributing to the computer funds. I'll have to, like, do more updated research again on, like, how much those parts would cost at the moment, because last time I checked it was months and months ago. So, yeah. Point being, I've got a lot to do there. And I'm not looking forward to it, I'm the kind of person, I just want stuff to work. I'm not worried about, like, getting the newest, fanciest thing. I just want it to be reliable. So, yeah, I'm the kind of person who prefers to upgrade less. And just use it for longer, as you could probably tell. Because at the time I got this PC, it was very fancy. But now it's 6.5 years old. Or, well, actually, a bit past 6.5 years, because I think I got it in spring. So, regardless. Yeah, I'm the kind of person to try and do that, where I get something that's decent at the time, and then I just use it for a ridiculous amount of time. Because otherwise I feel like I'd have to go for more frequent updates, or upgrades. And yeah, that's way, like, more effort, and yeah, for basically the same results, but being extremely exhausting, because constantly having stuff break. So, like, as in, like, installations of stuff not really working, because parts changed, and needing to reinstall some things, and blah 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 blah. It's just so much work just to be able to get stuff working at the same level it was the day before. So, yeah. It's just difficult. Because, yeah, I'm similar with phones. I use them until they noticeably stop working properly, to where, like, the battery is well, dying, or is constantly crashing, or my previous phone, I had the issue of it kind of crashing and heating up to the point where it was discharging basically its entire battery. So I needed to restart my phone when it was doing that, and I needed to do it early enough to have it not run out of power. So at that point, I replaced my phone. So, yeah, I'm that kind of person. But I'm not necessarily going to get, like, the, most affordable phone that's available at that point. Because I want it to last. Like, I'm not gonna get the top-of-the-line thing, necessarily, because those are usually, well, silly overpriced. So, like, I'm not gonna get the fanciest graphics card that's currently on the market. But, yeah, I'd still want something that would last as long as possible. So, yeah. Like, I hope my explanation makes sense. I'm just the kind of person, I really hate having to put in hours and hours of work just to set stuff up again, over and over again. That's just so incredibly exhausting to me. So, yeah. And stuff like OBS, it's not gonna fix itself. It requires quite a lot of effort to get stuff to run the way it currently does. So, yeah. Yeah, Windows 11, I have it on my laptop, and not a huge fan of it. Like, my laptop was the one that was having issues with the webcam and microphone disconnecting, kind of. Like, the built-in ones. It would just stop having access to those for some reason. And that was after upgrading to Windows 11. So, yeah. With that going on, not a huge fan of Windows 11 at this point. And it seems to be possibly fixed now, but it was happening for, like, a year or longer. So, yeah, not a huge fan of what's going on with that. And I don't even know how many other issues I would have if I had Windows 11 on my streaming PC. Because I don't stream with my laptop. It's not really built for that. And it also would not be ergonomic in the slightest. So at that point I'd have to, like, connect monitors, mouse, keyboard, and everything to a laptop, and yeah. And then have worse performance. So, yeah. Not gonna try streaming from the laptop just to figure out what sort of issues Windows 11 could cause. Because, well, for now I'd rather just ignore the fact that I'll have to upgrade eventually. Anyway, I guess I'll just skip through the dialogue with this guy, because I did kind of read, well, most of the stuff that was new. The other stuff I mostly skipped over. But yeah, I'll just skip through the entire thing to make sure I've officially heard all of this. Oh, thank you for the 50 euros. That is very generous of you. But yeah, as I was saying, my D drive has been having these issues for, well, since August. So I've been trying my best to work with it, but yeah, there's still stuff I have on my D drive, even though I clearly shouldn't. But, yeah, it means I have to set stuff back up again. Like, probably reinstalling the game and moving over my save files and all of that stuff. So, I'll try and do that with the last couple of things today. Because I clearly need it. But yes, thank you so much for helping me afford fixing that thing. This giant paperweight. And yes, it is actually over in that corner. So, I think I've already heard about all of this. Yes, goblin activity, and that should be the... No, that's not the end of the conversation yet. Raid. There. Okay. So... Why am I holding a mirror? The mirror of truth. Right. So I got that last time. Don't know what to do with that thing. But I have it now. Neat. Okay. So. Yeah, for me, I had a couple of PCs that were basically held together with tape and hopes and dreams. Like, I had a computer where, at some point, either... I think it was, power being disconnected while it was doing an update. And that kind of just ruined it. And I didn't really end up ever fixing that. I just lived with the daily blue screens, usually several times a day. Yeah. So I guess I would have had to, reinstall everything. I didn't do that. But to reinstall Windows, like, I wouldn't even know where to start. If I remember right, that was a pre-built PC, but not as in, like, a fancy pre-built. I'm talking about, like, bought it at a grocery store, literally. That kind of pre-built. So, like, with those PCs that already have Windows pre-installed, I wouldn't even know how to reinstall it. Like, wouldn't there be a thing about, like, the license? Yeah, it's just... I didn't even try to look into that. No, not from a corner shop, like from a large, cheap grocery store. I think it would have probably been, Aldi. They sometimes had PCs. Yeah. No, made with PC parts. I think it might have been Medion or something? I think most of their PC stuff is from that brand. I don't know if it exists outside of their stuff, but yeah. That's, like, a PC that I used for a long time. Yeah, exactly. So, that brand. So, yeah, I think that was the one that ended up with the, constant blue screening. And I think that one was also, well, that one was either Windows 8 or Vista. Because, like, I vaguely remember, like, I used Vista for a long time. I know that much. I just can't remember the exact way I, upgraded. Because I think it might have been that I had Windows 8 on PC, and that was the one that just completely stopped working properly. Then I switched to basically using a laptop instead of a PC. I still have that laptop. It is not happy with me. That laptop is hanging on by a thread. But technically still functional. And that one is still running Windows 8. And I think then I switched to Windows 10. So, yeah, it was a journey. But yeah, for Vista, if I remember right, I had a Vista PC for like 7 or more years, as in the same PC, with no real changes to it. And, yeah, that thing was rough. Like, I was gaming on that thing. So, it was not in good shape. So, yeah, in general, my PCs, yeah, they tend not to have a nice retirement. They tend to, well, be in use until they just refuse to work. So, yes. Anyways, I've now talked to that guy. So I guess I can try the Serpent Gate to get back to Monitor, and then just go into the Dream Realm and see if I can find, whatever her name was. Cyranish. That name. Wonder if I'll ever remember that name, because at the moment I keep forgetting it. But yes, my Vista PC, that thing was, definitely struggling a lot. So, the combination of, well, Vista and the, if I remember it right, Windows 8 PC that was constantly blue screening. Yeah, the combination of those really taught me to be very patient with my computer. At least in terms of crashing, loading times, those kinds of things. I didn't have too many issues with, like, needing to reinstall things. But, yeah. With constantly saving, I definitely learned that from those computers. And, yeah, as I said, the being a bit more patient with games for crashing and stuff like that. So, yes. Yeah, for me, I remember when I first played Skyrim. I don't know which PC that was on. I don't know if that would have been on my barely functional by that point Vista computer, or if that was on the constantly blue screening Windows 8 computer. But, yeah. It was at the point where you could count the frames. It was definitely a slideshow most of the time. But it still ran, mostly. It crashed a lot. But, yeah. Yeah, as I said, I don't fully remember anymore. It's just all blending together. Obviously, it's been a while. I just remember, whichever PC it was that I first played it on, it was not running well at all. So, yes. Like, when was Windows 8 from again? Because I definitely wasn't playing Skyrim when it first released. Would have been more like, I guess like 2014, 2015, somewhere around there, that I first started playing it. 2012. Yeah, so it could have been either one at that point. So, it's just gonna stay a mystery, I think. Because I don't think I have any of the files left from then. At least not from my save folders or anything like that. So, yeah. Either way, that version of Skyrim was barely functioning. So. Okay. Keep getting poisoned and stuff by the swamp. So that's gonna be great. Must stay awake. Nope. Must fall asleep. So now I just need to find Cyranosh, I think. That's the Helm of Courage. Okay, I've got to keep that for some reason. And the Mirror of Truth. Weird. Okay. So whose house is this? Oh. You there. Woman. You've come at last. I am Cyranosh. I've been expecting you. I knew you were the one destined to free us from Rabin Dirranth's evil spell. That sure is a name. Definitely a name. Yeah. Yeah, the avatar is kind of... Well, I don't have access to my items at the moment. But, yeah. However you pronounce that. Like, maybe I'll just go for Raven or something. Or Robin. Whatever. So, I have actually found her. And apparently there's an evil spell on them. Okay. Time to start taking notes. Okay. And... Right, I am talking to Cyranosh in the Dream Realm. Okay. And... I'll just note down something along the lines of, I knew you were the one to free us from... What's that name again? Rabindranath. Something like that. Yeah, so Rabindranath. Rabindranath's evil spell. Okay. So, expecting me? As Adrian has told you of me, he has dreamed of you. What? Huh? So, he dreamed of me? I thought he said he dreamed of her. What? Am I Cyranosh now? Huh? So, as Adrian told you of me, he has dreamed of you. I knew you would come. It was only a matter of time. Thank you for the 50 euros. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. But yeah, as I said, I'll be doing my very best to like make an overview of the current state of PC parts, and yeah, figure out the like prices of getting those parts like today, which probably not the case, but just so I know what the current situation is. But yeah, might be posting about it on Discord. We'll see. But yes. Yes, I was having issues with my D drive again. So, I've been having this game be installed on my D drive since, well, when did I start this one? Like, I guess I probably installed it when I installed, Blackgate? So Ultima 7 Blackgate. So I think that would have been sometime in summer, and I never ended up moving it. So, yeah, point being, it's been on my D drive the entire time, and I've just been lucky enough that, my D drive wasn't acting up during Ultima streams up until today. So, yeah, I clearly need to move that thing. I think I ended up moving my Thief installation, so if I manage to move that one, I'll hopefully also manage to move this one. But, yeah, I'll have to do that. And also look into the whole PC part situation. But yes, thank you so much for all the support today. And I'll be trying my best to fix things. Things have been busy, but, yeah. PC stuff is just... It's been a bit of a year of PC issues for... Well, a year as in the last, like, couple of months, not as in specifically since the start of 2025. Because that's only been, like, less than 2 months at this point. But, yeah. Like, at some point I also had my graphics card just not working. But it was only the one time. So, yeah. At least that was, less of a thing. But, yeah, the one time my graphics card just decided to not work at all. For some reason. So, that sure was interesting. Like, my PC was on. But, yeah, just no graphics card. So I think my screens were just black or something. I don't remember it exactly. It was just the one time, as I said. But, yeah. At least it seems like now it's just the D drive, not the graphics card as well. But, yes. Yeah, it's a long list of... Well, my PC is just getting old. And, yeah, long story short, don't trust water cooling. It's like saying, like, that a ship is unsinkable, saying that water cooling, oh, that, it won't leak. Totally not. Yeah, so. Just don't trust that sort of thing. So, yeah. Yeah, well, it worked quite well. It was very quiet while it lasted. And then eventually it started making a gurgling sound, and it turned out that the reason it was making a gurgling sound was because it was leaking, but I didn't know that for a long time. Yeah. So, long story short, don't trust it. Just go for PC fans. Even if you think that it would be fancy to have a super quiet cooling system, don't do it. Just don't. You're welcome. But yeah, it was my one and only experience with water cooling, and never trying that again, no thanks. I'm just glad that it didn't damage even more stuff, because, yeah. I guess in the grand scheme of things, I was quite lucky there. because my PC still managed to work until recently without any major issues, but yeah, now it seems the corrosion is catching up to it. So it does seem like some parts got affected, just that it took a while for the damage to really show itself. Anyhow, just don't do water cooling. In general, any, like, also, like, water beds, stuff like that, just, I wouldn't trust it. I have had fish tanks that were reliable, but anything that's got more moving parts, or moving water than that, or something less sturdy than just glass and silicone, just don't trust it. So, yes. Anyway. Yeah, so Idrin somehow dreamed of my character. So, matter of time. My own dreams, I saw you would need the Serpent necklace. Okay. And you would have to come here before you could complete your quest. Okay, so maybe she knows how to get the Serpent necklace. But yeah, it just really taught me a lesson of, regardless of what companies say, if a product seems likely to fail, just don't trust it. Especially if it's the kind of product where if it fails quite spectacularly. In a way that causes water damage. So, yeah. And this PC has also taught me to, well, not so much the PC, but like the other stuff that's connected to it, that, yeah, don't trust brands like Razer, because a lot of their stuff is not gonna last longer than the exact warranty period. Because, yeah, that's apparently a thing. And now I have a super cheap mouse and it's working great. So, yeah, if anything, Razer taught me to just go with a mouse that was like 15 euros. And is working way better. So, yes. No, it does not light up. But it does have, like, an additional either 1 or 2 mouse buttons to change the sensitivity, so yeah, fancy. I'm not going to click them right now, but it can change the sensitivity. So, if any of you have issues with gaming mice, would recommend the just going for a cheap, reliable office one again. Because, oh boy, that thing is a waste of money. Anyhow, where was I? Serpent necklace. It's a thing of power from the people who settled this land after the village of Gorlab existed. It is to be your reward. The village of Gorlab. Not familiar with the village of Gorlab. Yeah, I've never had a wireless keyboard. I have had a wireless mouse. So, yeah, that worked okay. I just kept forgetting to charge it, so it was mainly a wired mouse at that point. Just with the additional, well, possibility of the connector breaking, because of, well, I'd assume having the cable be detachable, the connector would be more likely to break than when the cable is permanently attached. But maybe that's just me. I've had lots of bad experiences with, like, sockets like that breaking. So, yeah. I just prefer to have the wires permanently attached, and that tends to last pretty well for me. So, yeah. But yeah, wireless keyboard, I have at some point used one for a PlayStation 3. But, yeah. Other than that, not really used one on PC. So, don't really have much experience with those. But the mouse seems like more of a gimmick to have it be wireless, because, like, what am I gonna go do with it? Like, I'm not gonna use a wireless mouse from the other room. I'm still gonna use it at the desk. And if you have your cables set up correctly, then the cable doesn't really get in the way. So, like, at that point, the charging cable for a wireless mouse, using it while it's connected to the charging cable is more of a hassle than the permanently attached cable on my current mouse. So, yeah. Regardless, they're just not for me. And I just don't want random things to have batteries that don't need them, because it's just one more thing to break. Going in a bit of a tangent today. I'll try and focus on the game. So. Yeah, so the Serpent necklace is a thing of power from the people who settled this land after the village of Gorlab existed. Village that I'm just not familiar with. So, yeah. And it is my reward for something. Yeah, for me, I'm just naturally inclined to go on all the tangents. So, it's not too unusual. But, yeah. I also had a wireless mouse where you had to replace the batteries. But I was talking about having a built-in battery that just dies eventually. Like, it feels like there are so many devices that really don't need a built-in battery that could have replaceable batteries. And, yeah, they'll all just be dead in a couple of years. And that's a shame. So... like, I've definitely still got flashlights from years and years ago that still work, but stuff with built-in batteries, those batteries just really don't last. At least not in my experience. I'll ask about Gorlab. Ruins that lie within the swamp are those of my village. Gorlab was not always a swamp. Okay, so the ruins in the swamp are of the city of Gorlab. Okay. Yeah, I was using rechargeable batteries for the most part, so replaceable rechargeable ones. But at some point I also had to use non-rechargeable ones, because, well, either forgetting to recharge batteries or running out of rechargeable batteries because too many devices seem to use them. But for me it was the AAAs that I was always running out of, not the AAs. So, Gorlab was not always a swamp. Long ago, Gorlab was once a prosperous community. Swamp. When I was Gorlab's healer, the village stood on firm ground. We held back the swamp and farmed the rich soil. Wait, held back the swamp? That doesn't really sound like it stood on firm ground. That sounds a bit more like, trying to, like, keep out the water of a place that is naturally a swamp. So the ground wouldn't be that firm. And, like, the soil being very rich, that does check out with it being a former swamp. After we became trapped in this forsaken place, the earthworks we had built crumbled and the swamp rose and engulfed the village. Yeah, so seems more like the Dutch approach to this sort of thing, the draining the water out. and you just need to keep on working on keeping it drained. So, pretty sure it was originally a swamp, regardless of what they say. So, reward. You're our only hope. Our souls are trapped here, unable to go to what awaits beyond the realm of life. Wait, so this is like the afterlife? You'll undertake the task... The task I ask? Well, if you will undertake the task I ask, I shall reward you with the Serpent necklace. Think of power. Don't know what it'll do. I only know it was part of a set of such jewelry, and it was a symbol of authority of some sort. Yes, I think it was the ring, earrings, and necklace. Okay. Authority. I've been trapped for a very long time, Avatar. All I know is the Ophidians seem to worship serpents, and that artifacts with the serpent symbol were often of magical origin. I have no idea what it will do. So I do wonder what happened to them, with them kind of maybe being dead, but maybe not. They're just trapped in a dream realm forever and ever. But maybe they don't really know what's going on with themselves, because they've just been stuck here. Evil spell. So, the wizard thought to harness the villagers' dreams, hoping to gain great power. He intended to use that power to make the village submit to his rule, but his spell went awry. Don't know if he thought he would trap our dreams and exploit what we feared, or if he planned to steal some of our essence while we lay dreaming. Whatever his true plans, when he cast his spell, the power was so great that a rift opened into the dream realm. People of Gorlab, including the spellcaster himself, were trapped within this land of altered reality. Huh. Interesting. So he's somewhere around here. We became trapped here, unable to return to our bodies that still lay within the village. Well, the village is kind of sunken into the swamp now, so I guess they are dead. Kind of. But, like, I get the idea of wireless stuff, I just... yeah. I don't like having stuff constantly breaking because of the batteries dying. So. I have enough issues with that happening with mobile phones. I don't want it happening with, like, a bunch of other devices as well. So, yeah, it sounds like their bodies are probably long gone in the swamp now. Most of the villagers quickly went insane here, where things that are not are. Those who resisted initially soon joined their neighbours in insanity when their bodies died. I've done what I can for them, but I cannot cure insanity. I can do little more than to keep the wizard's insanity from destroying us. Wait, what? So he still has power. Destroying. Soon discovered that he could alter the dream realm by will alone. I repulsed his attacks until his body at last died too. And with this, what little sanity he had departed. He blamed the people of Gorlab and swore to destroy us all. Our bodies are long mouldered away, and our souls remain bound here. If any of us should die here, we will be lost forever. Okay, so that does explain what's going on with them. So, they had a wizard living in their city. That wizard wanted to somehow take over power by taking control of their dreams. They all fell into a deep slumber. The city ended up being... well, it ended up sinking into the swamp, and their bodies died and their minds stayed trapped. So, yeah. I don't think it was a lizard. But I don't know how many lizards would live in a swamp to begin with. I always thought of lizards as living in more dry and warmer areas than a swamp. But I guess they're also very warm swamps as well, so... I guess crocodiles are kind of giant lizards. Anyhow. Will you bring me the dream crystal? So we may at last find peace. Okay. So. Bring me the dream crystal. So we may at last find peace. Okay. I fear that soon my strength will fail and the people of Gorlab and I will be far worse than dead. Yeah, I'll help. You're truly as brave as Edrin pictured you. I can tell you how to defeat the wizard. Okay. So I need to defeat the wizard to get the crystal. Defeat? He has styled himself a god here. He can't be killed as you would a normal man. He can only be overpowered by the application of truth, love, and courage. Okay, so... Rabin... Neth can only be defeated by the application of truth, love, and courage. Not sure what that actually means in terms of what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, truth, love, and courage seem more like concepts, not weapons. In order to do this, you must be armed with 3 artifacts. The artifact of courage, the artifact of love, and the artifact of truth. Aha! So, for that, you need the artifacts of truth, love, and courage. Okay. Bring me the dream crystal from the wizard's keep, and we shall at last be free. Right. Makes sense. And that's why I noted her down as Cat Lady. She has a giant cat statue and a cat. So. Yeah. No Such Thing as Fairies. I think I've seen that book elsewhere. So I don't think that's unique to this area. Quill holder. Anything else? You brought me the dream crystal. No. Without the crystal, our souls remain trapped. Bring me the dream crystal. Yep, but like... I only have the Helm of Courage. Oh, and the mirror. I don't have the item of love. Okay. So I guess I'll save here. And then go back to my most recent save. And see if I have any item that would be the item of love. Okay. Good question. Definitely not made using spiders as ingredients. But, yeah. Other than that, up to interpretation. Yeah, that's just the random items that got teleported. Serpent crown, crystal rose, diamond necklace. Yes, I think the item of love. I think I'm missing that one. So, yeah, but for example, it could be made by spiders. Or it could be made in the shape of spiders. So, there are other options as well. Yes, I'm still missing one of the 3 items. I don't know when I should have gotten that one. So... like, get off of this fence. So easy to accidentally be balancing on a fence in this game. Okay, that doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Yeah, nothing here. No path there. Okay. So I don't know if the item of love could be one that I can get at this point. I don't know where it would be from. Is this the missing girl from Monitor? Can't remember her name. There. Are you blind? Can you not see the foul beast? Have mercy. I beg you to slay such a horror. Please. You must kill it before it takes me. Yeah, just a normal hairbrush. Nothing there. Jewelry. Nothing in that bag. Did I check both of them? I think I did, yes. Right, there's those enemies. Those were kind of difficult to defeat. And I don't have a weapon at the moment. So, I don't remember where I left all the stuff that I previously found. Because I do remember finding some fairly fancy items. Okay. Nothing there. Strange island over here. Can I talk to them? Ah, Avatar. This is as it should be. The food is good, the wine is sweet, the company is warm. Care to join me? Still bound by your quest. If you change your mind, you're welcome anytime. You should relax a bit. Okay then. I'll just be on my way. I don't think the item I need is there. Okay. What's going on over here? Oh, backpack. Is that the stuff I found? Might be. Or at least some of it. Okay, I already had a backpack. Forgot about that. There. And I guess I'll be carrying those. I did think I found fancier items than that, but might be wrong. So... Right, this area is Lord British palace. All dead. Right. If only the Avatar. Curse the Guardian. Yeah, I don't think they're carrying anything useful. Oh, Britannia. Okay. Avatar! You've at last come. Seeing you again has brought me strength. Did I expected to find you here in my dreams? Wish you were truly here to counsel me. You have to ask what my job is. Well, thank you. And yeah, I'll be doing my best to at least figure out the current state of things. I'm not the greatest at staying on top of like current PC part releases, but if I remember right, last time the thing I was waiting for was the new CPU to be released. So I think that would have been whatever the newest Intel CPU is. It's probably released by now. So yeah, need to look into that. So I'll have research to do. So, yeah, I know he's the ruler of Britannia. It's sad you're suffering from some sort of malady, such as the imbalances which are plaguing all of the land. Fair nature is trying to rend itself apart. My only hope is you're truly in fair health and that this pale reflection of you in my dream is only a deceit of your true fate. Yeah, that. Dream? Of course it's a dream. You've not yet returned from Serpent Isle, which I sent you. Some days I fear you shall never return. The storms began shortly after you set sail. Storms unlike anyone has ever seen before. The scholars can find no mention of such storms in any of the archives. How could a mere stroke of lightning rip away the entire royal mint? I did find it. You think me slack-witted, I'm certain, but I've seen it for myself. The royal mint is gone. Its place stands a strange lighthouse. It was clear enough what it was. The light was still shining after the storm. None of the sailors recognized it. Yeah, because it's from all the way over here. I don't know what they mean. None of the mages in Britannia seem to be able to predict the outcome of the most simple spells. Outcome. Mage might find his entire house burned to the ground after merely trying to light a candle magically. Right. That whole thing again. Another mage might find himself unable to light a candle with a great flame spell. Mages claim the ether is unstable. Ether. That which mages call upon to shape their spells. The mages say the instability is a very bad sign. According to the mages, such an imbalance could easily destroy the world if it continues to increase in severity. Right. That. Britannia, in the grip of these dark events, it would be best if the people not fear that I have become afflicted too. Thank you, Avatar. Though you are just a dream that has given me hope that Britannia will yet survive these dark days. Right. Blah, 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 blah. I already know about the lighthouse at this point. Previously, when I was talking to him, I didn't know about it yet. But yeah, at this point I've already looted the lighthouse. As you do. So, still don't really know where the item of love is supposed to be. Okay, so I think this might be the evil wizard's lair, based on what I saw last time. But I could be wrong. But I don't think I have any other item. So, just have the helmet and the mirror. So that's courage and truth, not love. That's a dragon's head. Trophy. Accurate enough. Don't know what this trophy is. But yeah, if I remember right, there was some sort of issue with Intel CPUs where there was a setting that was causing them to do stuff wrong. I'm being very vague, I know, but from what I heard, there was an issue with like several generations of those CPUs, and the newest one was supposed to not have it. So that's why I was waiting for that one, but I have not looked into whether it's actually released by now. And whether there's actually ones available. Since those are quite separate things. So yeah, just need to do more research again. So, there, managed to defeat that creature. Oh, there's a serpent gate here. Interesting. I don't have the jawbone at the moment. And the spell is translation. Okay. That's an altar. Oh, wait. Greetings, hero from another world. Okay, hello. I foretold we would meet again, though I'd not expected you to... not expected you in the realm of dreams. That which you see before you is the Moon's Eye. It's your goal in Waking the World. Seek out the Moon's Eye in the Temple of the Ancient Ones in the icy wastes of the north. Okay. So, what was her name again? She's the lady from the start of this game. Thought so, I think. So. Okay. Seek out the true Moon's Eye in the Temple of the Ancient Ones. In the icy wastes of the north. Okay. It'll show you what you must know. Okay. That's all the information I get. Neat. And that's a giant serpent statue. Alright. Yeah, there being a serpent gate in here makes me think that maybe I'm supposed to find a serpent's tooth somewhere in this area. And then maybe use the purple thingy to teleport back. And then maybe I'll be able to travel back and forth. So, I'll save again. Just gonna overwrite that save. I just want to see what happens if I try and get close to that portal. Or at least it looks like a portal. Okay, can't interact with it. Fine. So I guessed wrong. But there is still the Serpent's Gate, so... Still curious if I can find a serpent's fang or tooth or whatever they're specifically called. Wondering if I'll be able to find that. That was quite a lot of enemies all at once. But I got there. More of them. Now they're at least within reach. Right. Stopped attacking that one for some reason. Alright. And there's this area. I also don't have my spell book. Column. And that's the area with the giant fire. So if I really need to go back, I can go through that section. Because if I stand in the fire, that leads me back to the real world. So, out of the dream realm. But, yeah. Just seems like... there's something I'm missing. Because I don't even know where I'd look for the artifact of love. Wondered when I would encounter you here, Avatar. I expect you would like some answers, no doubt. Or perhaps I could sing you a song. Answers. May find the answers only give rise to more questions, but I shall do my best. You should know you walk in the land of dreamers. Only 2 ways to enter or exit. 2 ways. First way to enter this realm is from the safety of your bed in your nightly slumber. The second way is more perilous, falling prey to the enchantments in the swamp. Long ago, even before the Serpent people made this land their home, sorcerer... Right, so it was indeed the people who lived there before the Ophidians. So it was these people, then the Ophidians, then the current inhabitants. So they're ancient. Because I think there were several generations of the Ophidians. So, like, they might be like 1,000 years old or something. No wonder they didn't manage to keep their sanity. Like, imagine being stuck in a dream realm for 1,000 years. Like, even just having to, like, stay in a small enclosed space for like a week or 2 is already difficult. So like if you're sick or something and can't really go places, that could already be rough. Try 1,000 years of that. Because a lot of them can't really go that far because they don't have weapons and there's a lot of creatures around here. Anyway. Wizards swore to destroy the peaceful town of Gorlab. Town healer Ceranush opposed him and the spell went awry. Inhabitants of the town were not destroyed, but were instead trapped within the realm of dreams, along with the mad sorcerer. Any who dare enter the environs of Gorlab. Right. Yeah, right. So I entered into the boundary of the city. Yeah. Ceranush, a strong-willed woman who has repelled all of the wizard's attacks on her people. She's no sorcerer, and I fear her strength will one day fail her. If she were to be vanquished, I'm sure the wizard would turn his evil intent on the wandering dreamers. Without Ceranush's guidance, those who enter here might never leave. Leave? As I said before, there are 2 ways to enter the land of dreams. If you come here through the comfort of your bed, you can simply awaken and you'll return. If you came here through the swamp, you must die here to return to your body. Right. Die. Don't mean you must cease living. I mean, your perceived life here must end. Death returns you to your body. As long as Ceranush prevails and your body lives, you can return to the world of waking men. If Ceranush should fall, and, well, that would cause issues. Yes. Okay. Neat. So I'll try to not have that happen. Good reminder. Some more food around here. That could come in handy. Huh. Magic music player. Wait, do I have to choose a track? I'll just save again. So... 1. Yeah. How about 2? Yeah. It's a jukebox. Neat. And yes, I have to go through all of them. It's important. 6. Ah. Stuck a bit to start. 7. Yeah, I think that one's for sailing, but I'm not sure. Right, that song. Took me a bit to recognize it. Fancy jukebox. Okay, I think that's Serenusha's house again. Yep. Here, kitty kitty. Great conversation. Can't fall asleep. Okay. Yeah, but this time I entered the realm of dreams by the swamp again. So... Don't know where the evil wizard's lair is. Presumably it's around here somewhere. Just don't know where exactly. Yeah, that doesn't connect anywhere. But it seems like I'm just missing an item that I was supposed to get in the overworld. Just don't remember hearing about an item like that. I'll look through my notes again. So... Yeah, so I was told I needed to seek out a ring, a necklace, and an earring. Well, a pair of earrings. But currently I'm looking for different artifacts. So I got the... Wait a second. So, Monitor, I got the Helm of Courage. Moonshade, I got the Mirror of Truth. So I was supposed to get the item of love in Fawn somehow. So I think I missed that. So I'll check my notes on Fawn. Yeah, there was the whole thing about fixing how the Oracle was being influenced. But yes, I think I missed something in Fawn. Okay. So I guess I'll actually go back to either this save or that save. We'll see. Not this one. So this should be the right one. All right. So we need to go back to Fawn, not into the swamp. That was quite close, yeah. So, where was Fawn again? Okay, so we need to take this turn? By the looks of it. And then follow the path. There. That's the City of Fawn. Okay. So I do think I'm missing something here. I mean, I got a bunch of random stuff. So, got... I think the white diamond necklace was from here, and the crystal rose? But I feel like I'm missing something else from around here. Just don't know what sort of item it is. So, you are Yolanda? Right. Welcome back. Your presence in Fawn adds greatly to its beauty. Great. Who could possibly have access to this item? Like the helmet, I had to find that one. I think it might have been carried by the leader of the goblins. And I was handed the mirror when I completed that one quest. So it could be possible that I just need to find it somewhere in the environment. Okay. This is some mushrooms. Okay. Shh. That's debris. Yeah, I don't really remember much about Fawn. It's been a while. So, there was the... I think she was kind of the queen of Fawn, the lady I just talked to. But I think there were other people who were more in charge at this point. But I don't know. So, that's Dylan. Fawn's Provisioner. Does still have the fur cap? Not sure. It just feels like I missed something back when I was in Fawn. And now I just don't really know where to start. Maybe in the room with the Oracle? Maybe there was something there? I just hope that whatever it was, that I didn't lose track of it at some point. So where was the Oracle? Maybe through here? No. I think that's just the throne room. But it might have been nearby. There? Yes. I think that's the place. Yeah, that's the Oracle. And where was the secret entrance? Through here. And just decorative sword. Nothing useful. So I'm not sure what I'm missing. Guess I can check if I have the key for this. Now that I actually have the key ring. Nope, I don't have the key. I just don't really know where to start. But since this city would be the one, well, technically more focused on beauty than love, but still, I'd say the association is there. So if there's an artifact of love, then they should have it. Just don't really know where to look for it. So maybe there's a part of this quest that I just missed. Yeah, I think I might have to look up if I can find a hint for this. I'll try not to stumble into too many spoilers, but I'm just, like, it's been so long since I've been in Fawn, and I don't remember anyone mentioning anything close to an artifact of love. So... Ultima 7... Let's see. Stuff about the different quests. Okay. I'll just look for the word love. Love letter. No. There. It is the crystal rose of love. Okay. So it's the item I already have. It just doesn't say of love. But it is this crystal rose. Fine. So I just had it the entire time. Alright. That settles that. Back to the save. And you hand over that rose. Time to test if that is correct by going into the swamp. Or I guess, alternatively, I could just have them sleep somewhere. That might be the nicer option. Can probably find a spot to sleep in prison, right? We'll see. Yeah. That should probably work fine. So I'll do 1 hour. Pleasant dreams, and no, didn't travel to the other realm. Oh well. So just gonna put the rose in the backpack and then just wander straight into the swamp. That's fine. I just need to check if the rose disappears or not. Because if I get to keep it, then it's the item I'm looking for. If I don't get to keep it, then I misunderstood. So should be getting closer to the swamp now. Yeah. Around here. Right, is that bunny trying to attack? Yes, I think it was. There. You carry all the food. You carry that one too. And let's just continue. And nap time. So, will I have the rose? Yes, I do have it. So it was the right item after all, I just had it on the wrong character and it doesn't say Crystal Rose of Love. So, but it turns out I did already have the item. Good. So now I just need to go through this conversation again. Blah 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 blah. Crystals. Wait, what? Bought a vast quantity of dream crystals. I thought them harmless. Small dream crystals were often exchanged by lovers, so that they might see each other in their dreams. I had no idea they could pervert them, so... Okay. So, there is other information I could find, because I didn't stumble across this information last time. No, mage, the dream crystals were little more than hedge magic. No idea he could use them for anything sinister. Also would have brought him before the Judicar. And his powers... and had his powers riven from him. What? Quest. Only one who can save the land. Don't know what you must do. Yeah, you need to have the Serpent necklace. First you must free us. Yeah, so for that I need the artifacts, which I have. So his keep. Would go with you if I could. I'm all that keeps the Dream Realm... Well, I'm all that keeps the wizards minus a pain. So she's all that keeps the Dream Realm from collapsing in on itself, kind of. Without my position, all our souls would have been destroyed long ago. He'll have the crystal well hidden. I doubt you can take it from his keep without killing him. Be wary, he's quite mad. Serpent necklace. Yeah. Already heard about that. Reward. Your only hope. Yeah, I'll reward you with the serpent necklace. Thing of power. Yeah. Part of a set of jewelry. Awry. Yeah, so already heard about this. Authority? Been trapped for a very long time. All I know is the Ophidians seem to worship serpents, and the artifacts were a symbol often of magical origin. Right. No idea what it'll do. Trapped. Unable to return to our bodies. Yeah, now they don't have bodies anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Destroying. Discovered. You could alter Dream Realm. Yeah, so I think I already heard about all of this already. Yes, I will do it. Defeat him. Okay, so. Application of truth, love, and courage. With the artifacts of courage, love, and truth. And then bring me the dream crystal. Yeah. End of conversation. So, I'll overwrite this save right here. And now I should be able to make some progress. Because now I should have all 3 of the items I need. But it would have been nice if they called the rose like Crystal Rose of Love or something like that. I just didn't expect it to just be called Crystal Rose. It's been so long that I don't remember how it was described when it was handed to y'all. So. Like, I even checked it, but... yeah. Okay. Would be nice to get my weapon back. It's not much, but... better than running around without one. Just don't know where it was exactly. And I don't have a map of this place. Oop. Right. Oh, I forgot about this place. Ah, that's where I left most of my stuff. So I guess I can take this stuff back. Okay, so... this goes in the backpack. This goes in the backpack. Hammer. Gloves. There, and armor. Lockpicks. Magical helmet. There. Fancy magical bow. And food. More golden stuff. Invisibility ring. Yeah, presumably I'll be able to travel back again. So that would be nice. Yeah, I forgot that I left all this stuff in here. It's a good bunch of items. There. There. And a ring of regeneration. Alright. That's a very good start. still be nice to find the chest full of food, which I think was around here somewhere. What? How did they end up over here? Can't catch me. Well, apparently I can. But, yeah, I don't think they can cross over there. So, I think that's a glitch. Don't think they're supposed to be on this side. So, looking for the area with the... There. The pillars and the fire. Yeah. This exact area right here. Okay, time to get my food back. Because I think hunger still exists in the dream realm, but I'm not sure. But I don't want to risk it. There. Alright. So, now I overwrite that save again. And now I just focus on looking for that wizard. Because he should be around here somewhere. And he needs to be defeated. That's a little British around here. I wonder if killing those dream creatures affects the NPCs at all. Could be interesting if, like, they become more aware of their surroundings again when there's fewer dream creatures around, or something like that. Don't know whose house that is. Doesn't really seem grand enough for it to be the wizard's house. Pillars. Golden serpent. Some weird body laying down there. Not sure what's going on here. I think that's a window. I can check what happens if I go down there. If it'll work. I can't reach. So the infinity bow? Thinking that maybe that means infinite ammo. So... oh, flaming ammo, even. Okay, they're dead. What about the snakes? Okay. So now what? Can't walk around it. Oh, I can. I can't get there, though. Don't think I can reach those pillars. Can't move those pillars. That Gorgle is apparently back. I guess I'll just reload. I don't know what to do with them. maybe I'm supposed to leave them alive. They can't exactly do much from where they are, so no rush. Okay. Already been here. This one goes. That Lord British Palace again? Yes, I think it is. Yes. It sure is. So if I go up this path, where does that lead me? Okay, so I think this is where that floating island is. Yep. Found that again. Well, the thing is, some of the gargoyles also ended up in the dream realm. So, maybe I shouldn't be killing them. Or maybe I should, because their bodies are still intact, I think. Looks like a weird door in there, but can't seem to do anything with it. Okay. So... have I gone this way yet? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, been here before. So that wasn't it. Juggernaut hammer. Okay. I was wondering what was so special about this hammer because it keeps flashing. Because I'm not sure if, like... is it Shimino Dupre? I think it's Dupre who's carrying it. But yeah, I don't know if it's a magical hammer that he's carrying. Or just a normal two-handed. But I don't think his flashes, so... I have the fancier hammer. Clearly. Thought there was a staircase. Nope, it was not. But I'm looking for the evil wizard's castle, tower, building. It just feels like she could have pointed me in the right direction. She's been living in this area for presumably 1,000 years or longer, so could have told me which way it is. Because I would be surprised if she didn't know that. Like, how wouldn't you know? If you've been here for that long. But I am definitely looking forward to having that bow just, well, as a weapon in general. Because that bow seems really fancy. I hope it doesn't run out of ammo or something like that. But it is called Infinity Bow, so... I would hope that it won't run out. Does it connect anywhere else? Oh. I get food. I'll take my free food. There we go. So that's where I got all the meat from. Because there's an actual hunting area here. Neat. So I won't have to worry about running out of food. I don't have to steal it from the locals. Feels like it would be quite cruel to be stealing food in a dream. I mean, they're stuck here and they seem kind of stranded in their individual houses, so... wouldn't want to leave them without food. They're not exactly growing anything. Nope. This looks relevant. I'll make it a separate save. I don't think I've found this place before. I think this might be the wizard's lair. Hello, horsey. Nightmares. Yeah. Magically locked. Don't have my spellbook along, so... can't do anything with that. Ah! Is that him? Have you seen the Firebird's death or followed your dreams to seek power? Can you touch the face of a dream that clutches you with bony claws? How would you know the power that leaps from dream to dream, devouring death as it went? Yeah, I do think this is the wizard who... ah. It's gone a bit overboard. Just a tiny bit. Do you have the protection of courage to face your dreams? Can your helm face the power and kiss the lips of sweet death? What? Well, I have it in my inventory. Curse the pot metal protection that you call courage. You have not danced with the maker of dreams upon the cold stone... yeah, the cold stone grave of power. What? Huh? Leopard rugs. Oh, they're alive. But not for long. Presumably not for long. New sound effect. Got him. They're not carrying anything. Is that one not dead? Guess not. Now it is. Yes, that was quite the roar sound. I've got a key. I'll take that. Okay. Those just open. And there's a loot in here. Oh, Scotland has a fire sword. Okay. I'll take that. Sure. What does that button do? I don't know. Weird. Okay, I'll just save again. I'll save over here. Guess not to trust it too much. Okay, that one's locked. But I do have a key. There. That's unlocked. Okay. Keep getting stuck. There. So in here, there's a chest. A lightning whip. Sure, I'll take that. Sounds very useful. If I get to keep that. That door's locked. Same key? No. So I need to find the other key around here. Presumably. Wine. Nothing else in there. So that mirror is broken. There's an Iron Maiden in one of those two rooms, not in the other. Where would the key be? Just check under items, I guess. Can't move the piano. Don't think it's in here. And not under the chest either. Sleeping in that bed sounds like a bad idea. Yep. Can't do that. Hello. How you doing today? Well, that kind of looks like it's going to nowhere. So maybe I don't want to go there. Because, like, that doesn't look like a good place to be. So I've used the Helm of Courage. So the next thing would be the Crystal Rose, I think. And then the mirror. Because that's the order I got the items in. So what would I do with the rose? Can I use the mirror on the other mirror? No, can't seem to use it. Maybe I just talk to the guy if I find him again. So maybe that's how I make progress. Because previously I didn't really get a choice. But maybe now I just start conversation to make progress. Who are you? There. Do you have the glass petals of love to bind your dreams? Can you swim the seas of death and come forth? The Father of Power. Oh yes, I have the crystal rose. 1,000 plagues upon the putrid flower you call love. You cannot walk amongst the clouds of dreams and reap the withered souls of weaklings. What? You say so. Okay. So I guess I need to find him again. So maybe he's over this way now. Yes, he's over here. Do you have the reflection of truth to make your dreams real? Can you mirror the ride of the spiraling serpent of death down the peak of moonlit dreams? I have the mirror, yes. Damnation to the false reflection that you call truth. You did not fly to the vaulted tombs of vilified saints to grasp at the reins of the sun. No! Okay. Well, I guess that worked. That was weird. But I got him. Alright then. Yes, he just died. It happens. So, okay. There. Oh, that's the crystal. I'll just take that. Like, why would I walk any further? I can just drag it in my inventory. Done. So, yep, dream crystal. Got it. Problem solved. Now I need to just get past the horses again. Yeah, they don't seem to mind. And then need to get back to whatever her name was. What's this section? Have I been here? Oh, ow. I have not been here. Some more magical scrolls. Create food. Translation. Telekinesis. I guess I'll take those. My speakers have decided that the game sounds are not worth playing. There. Fixed it. It is usually useful to be able to hear what's going on. There. So I'll just overwrite that save, I guess. Okay. Don't remember being any here. Plaque. Oh, what? What is going on here? Avatar, you were never a match for me. Soon I'll have power to rival even the Guardian himself. You'll be powerless, just as you are now. I'll bury my blade deep within your entrails, twisting ever so slowly, enjoying each of your pitiful screams. Farewell, hero of Britannia, though you will beg for a quick end to your life, I shall resist. I want to enjoy your death. Wasn't he a sweetheart? I have a bow. So... put that in here. But I'm glad I saved. Because I might need that. Okay, it just disappeared. That was weird. Don't know what that was about. I'll just reload. Just for safety. Okay. Because I don't think it gave me experience or anything, so... I'll just continue on and pretend that never happened. So... well, for me it depends. I'd say my backpack is not much more organized than this. Because the main backpack I use just has one big compartment. So, yeah. But I do generally prefer to keep things a bit more organized than that. Makes it easier to find things. And to keep them from getting damaged. Don't want to be like the person who previously owned my copy of Resident Evil 1, who apparently was using it as both a coaster and a dartboard. Because, yeah, I prefer to keep my things in better shape than that. Okay. Well, for me, if I have to deal with more of a mess than usual, then it probably means that I'm out of storage space for whatever is piling up. So, yeah. It helps to figure out how to store things properly, and in some cases, needing to actually pick a spot for things to be stored. And, yeah. Like, right now, I definitely struggle with just not having enough storage space in general, which complicates things. But, yeah. Long story short, my place is messier than I prefer it to be. But, yeah, it happens. So, have you brought me the dream crystal? Yes, I have. There. After all these centuries of waiting, I'd almost given up hope. There is one that I must see one last time before our paths forever separate. Is she talking about, Edrin? Probably, yeah. Edrin, you've come. Saranush. I had despaired of seeing you again. How I wish I could be with you always. You have filled my world with the love I never knew while my body lived. For that, I have called you here for one last sight of you. And the hero has succeeded in destroying the dream crystal? No, dear one. Only I can undo what the wizard has done. The hero has defeated the wizard and brought me the crystal. It's mine to destroy. Although I know it would be wrong, I wish it I wish with all my heart you wouldn't. If I could join you, I would. I know that, dear. That you have a life to live. I must destroy the crystal. My people and I must move on to what lies beyond. I'll look for you. Hope you join me in what awaits ahead. No wish to bind you here for... I've no wish to bind you here for all that I love you. Wait, sentence. I will live my life and pray to meet you beyond this world. This is going on for ages. You can add my prayers to yours. Love you now and always. Although we'll not meet here again, dream of me, farewell. I love you too. Shall dream of you for the rest of my days. Farewell. I feel like I'm intruding here. Like, why am I here for this entire conversation? You freed the tormented souls of my people, Avatar. Your good deed shall be rewarded as promised. Wish you luck in your quest. May your sleep be peaceful. Okay. What dreams? Alright. Wait. Do I not get to keep my stuff? Aw. I wanted to keep that stuff. It was really nice stuff too. I was really looking forward to keeping that stuff. I don't know if I can go back to the dream realm though.
Time is short. Move on.
Save before doing that. But yeah, that was a very extended goodbye. So, am I gonna end up in the dream realm again or no? Guess not. Oh well. In that case, I feel like I should store the stuff I found, just in case I find a way back again. So... that's near her house. Where was that handy-dandy golden chest? No, it was around here somewhere. I guess I could put stuff in the backpack again. There. Just gonna dump all the items. I hope they all fit. Because I would like to have those back at some point if I can. Guess it would have been easier to just switch out the backpacks. Okay, I'll just undo this. Because it's not going to fit enough stuff. Loading again. Okay, where was that chest? Because I don't know if the stuff I'm carrying just gets destroyed, deleted, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure it didn't carry over. I guess I could check. The save, I think it was. So I don't think I was carrying enough stuff. Nope. Not nearly enough. So. I'll try and store it somewhere. Because there is a Serpent gate. So I might be able to get it back. Eventually. Just need to make sure to store it in a way where it won't despawn. Or otherwise get lost. So... where was that golden chest? I managed to run into it several times. Just don't know where it was. Maybe it was near Lord British Castle? Am I just going back? No. This is the other house. I think now I'm just going back. Yes. Okay. So that's the other house in that direction. And over here, I end up with these paths. So one of them leads to the large crystal thing on the ground. Yeah, that. There. And north of that was the chest I'm looking for. Perfect. Hopefully it'll all fit. Because now I've collected even more fancy stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna have to put it in there one item at a time. Keys? Yeah, I don't think I got to carry those along. Just the artifacts. So the helmet, the mirror, the rose. I'll make sure to keep those in my inventory. If those are still in there. I know the mirror is. I think that's the helmet, yes. So we've got helmet, mirror. Where is that crystal rose? Right there. Okay, I've got too much stuff to fit in that chest. Of course I do. I guess I can take out the random food items again and replace them with the more valuable items. Should have been more strategic. There and there. Even more food. Collected so much food. Okay, there. Just need to be careful not to store the wrong items, because they're going to be tricky to find again. So much food. There. So, need to keep this, need to keep that, that, and that. This goes on the pile of food. And then the gold goes in here. And the rings. Nope, won't fit. Fine. So, can't manage to fit all of it in there, but most of it. And then the rest can go into the other backpack. Just need to find that one again. But I mean, it's been quite a long time since I was in the Dream Realm, and I still managed to find my previous items. So, by that logic, I should be able to find it again. Even if it takes a while to get the Serpent's Tooth to make it back there. Just need to find the right area. Where was that backpack? No. Not this way. Maybe this road. Yes. Okay. Now I just need to dump the rest of my stuff that I can't take along. So, mirror stays, crystal stays, rose stays, and the helmet stays. Rest of all of that in the backpack. I mean, this is a dream realm, so it's not like it's gonna go bad or something. There. Okay. So, I've got the items I need. No longer carrying the items I don't need. Should be good enough. So, I think it was through here. No. Wrong turn. So, back this way. And then eventually following this path. I think that should be it. So, forest. Yes. Back to where I was. So, I'll overwrite this save right here. And then go through that entire cutscene again. Where is she? There. Right. Keeps moving. There. Yes, I brought the crystal. So, just gonna skip through all this. It seems they have a magical brush laying on the floor while all this is happening. And yes, they can have their very extended goodbye again. Okay, so now I should hopefully be able to regain my items if I manage to get back there. So, I guess I should re-equip everyone's stuff. Thought he had a magical whip. Didn't he? Just a normal one. I guess just a normal one. Oh, the serpent necklace. I actually got it. That's nice. Yeah, I should spend like half the stream saying goodbye to one viewer. Yes. I'm sure that would be really interesting for everyone else to watch. There. Jawbone goes in the backpack. And you get your sword and shield. You get your hammer. I'll actually equip it. There. And you... the axe, I think. Yes. There, I think everyone has their weapons back. I'll just overwrite that save again so I don't have to redo the inventory management. And let's try and go through the swamp.
The imbalance grows stronger.
So I think that said the imbalance grows stronger, which is vague. But I guess being vague is part of the point. Supplies. Okay. And I think these are potion ingredients. Yes, blood moss. Figured I might as well collect them if I'm already here. There. Need to kill the slimes. Yes. No slime allowed in the swamp. That would be silly. Okay. Everyone's glowing a very healthy shade of green. So... seems like this is going to be a maze. This is the wrong path. So... on I go. Nope. Maybe this way. Nope. There's some stuff in here. Right. Of course, giant tentacle creature. That looks like a cup of blood. Very important to have. I don't think I can get over there. Maybe I can? I can! Okay. I'll take it. So, we've got the book about Lord British. Yes, yes, everyone hates Lord British. Jewelry. I'll take that. If it still fits in the backpack. I guess someone else can carry it. There. But I will take the ring. Because the other ones might equip it. Because I think the rings only last for a certain amount of time. Okay. Of course, there's more slimes down here. And can I continue on this path? Crocodiles. Or alligators? Unknown. Ah! I made it out! I did it! I got through the swamp. Well, I also have a bunch of potions and stuff, so that should also wear off eventually. So for now, I'll just wait and see. What is this building? And does it have an entrance somewhere? Just a giant wall. Or maybe a giant castle. It does have some doors in there. Okay. There. Got a bridge. No time for napping. Yeah, I'll check if I have the spell. I think I might just have the spell to cure one person at a time. Well, restoration. I think that might have been the one to cure and heal everyone at once. Yes. There, fixed it. So that's locked. I can go upstairs. That door's locked. Okay, that's locked. It's probably locked. Okay. This doesn't go anywhere. So it seems this building has a bunch of keys hidden all around. I just need to find them. I mean, maybe it's just one key. Who knows? I just assume it's several. So if I go back here... Will that give me any more information? Nothing on that tower. How about downstairs? Nope. Locked. some chests down there. They're all locked. Alright. Mysterious. Nothing up there. Did I already search the tower in the other corner? Probably. But I will double check. Seems like I maybe haven't. Because I think I would have left the door open. Ah, the other one's got stuck. Teehee. Okay. I'll just assume I can't unlock it using a lockpick. But first I'll try my keys. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Fair enough. Hope you have some nice food. I didn't try the lockpicks yet. Yeah, no response. So, not lockpicks. I guess I could try the chests and see if I can unlock those with the lockpicks. Then maybe those will give me something. Lockpick broke. Broke. Are they just gonna keep breaking? Oh, unlocked. Okay. Random stuff in there. Whoops, that was the floor. Just casually trying to unlock the floor. As you do. And some weapons. No keys. I have a hair. It's like constantly tickling my nose. Okay. Could try this door as well. You don't lock your floor. Well, you're missing out. No. And probably not on the keyring. Nope. Still worth a try. Even if it didn't work. But yeah, I now have the... what was the set? So... Was there a serpent ring that I have? I thought there was. Yeah, and I have the Amulet of Balance. There, serpent ring. Yes, I have the serpent earrings. Right here. Where's the helmet? There. No, wrong helmet. Shouldn't have taken off that helmet. You bought a dog almost immediately after sending the paperwork. The previous owner started asking for the dog back. Have you looked into cloning dogs? Because sounds worth looking into that. I mean, if I remember right, there was also a story I read at some point about how for a while people would send kids in the US via the postal service because technically they didn't specify that you couldn't send living beings. So just like give them a postage stamp basically and just send them along with the mail carriage or whatever. And at some point they had to specify that. I wonder if they specify that for dogs. Just like, well, if you I guess still need to like warn them in advance, but like just putting a stamp on the dog and just mailing it back. I mean, it's probably a bad idea, so do it at your own risk, but... But yeah, I heard that that was an actual thing and that it was cheaper than, well, traveling the proper way. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe just give the dog a map. I mean, there are plenty of stories of pets managing to find their way home over very long distances. So, there is that. Like, I've also heard stories of people who've moved across the country and, like, their cat didn't like the new home, so the cat decided to run away and ran all the way back to the original home. So, yeah. There are some very strange stories. Because, like, it sounds pretty rough to be surviving for that long out in the wild. Only to get back to the original home. But maybe the cat didn't fully think that through. Or understand the concept of distance. So I guess there is that. Yeah, that tree was evil. Don't question it. There, I think it's dead. Yes. Free food. But yes, obviously the correct solution is figuring out how to clone your dog. And then, I guess you get to pick which one you keep. So, yeah. Problem solved. That's a wolf, I think. Wait, is that pig running after me? I think it is. Okay. there. Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't want a freshly cloned dog? So... is there anyone still living here? Ah, yes. It looks like it. They don't seem to be named. Hello, fighter. Wake up. Hello. There. Don't believe we've met. My name is Dragon. I'm lord of all the land that I survey. Wait, and he has the face tattoo. Is he from Monitor? At present, I'm hard at work fulfilling my appointed destiny. Conversing with you is nothing but a useless distraction from achieving that end. Okay. Here you again. Master of the Great Northern Forest, and no one can dispute it. If you should ever speak to a... well, this guy sure likes to use all the words, doesn't it? To someone named Margrim, and I would recommend against that. Pay no mind to what he may say. He's evil, and you should avoid him, of course. This is the one and only piece of friendly advice I shall give you. Thanks. Seems super reliable. Destiny. I was born a pauper's son. My father was a beggar who lived on the street. I hated it as I hated him. Yeah, he sure seems like a sweetheart, doesn't he? There's one thing he always told me. He told me one day I would be a rich and powerful man. Great. When I was still a lad, I stole his near-empty coin purse and sought my fortune. Is it too early to declare this a boss fight? I've acquired, not but half of my legacy. I already have the power. Great, he's just looking for the fortune now. I'll just move along. Don't return. Yeah, I'll be glad not to. This guy doesn't seem like someone I want to talk to. So, what's in this mountain? People? Why are there people in here? My name's Beryl. I'm so glad you've met me privately. What? I don't know you. We can't speak for long, lest Dragon and his minions find us. I live in fear of Dragon and his terrible power. Dragon? I feared no one could save me from Dragon, for he's invincible. Sure about that? Can't be harmed by blade or knife, nor by any magic that I have seen. Whatever he and his expedition found, it has given him unimaginable power. Been thinking about this for some time. Perhaps he can be defeated by something that does not actually bring harm to him. Like what? Asking him to be a decent person for once? Is that gonna defeat him? I'm guessing the previous guy I talked to was Dragon. But technically I don't know. You'd treat an arrow with the plant that is called King's Savior. Okay. I should be writing this down. So, I'm in the northern forest. Talking to whatever her name was. Okay. And what was it? Like Dragon? Bragan? Something like that. I'll say Dragon. Dragon is invincible. By conventional means. Ah, right. Her name was Beryl. Right. Thank you. The names are all so silly, so I have even more issues trying to memorize them. So you could treat an arrow with the plant called King's Savior. Okay. So what about King's Savior? According to legend, the plant is found in the deepest and most dangerous part of the forest. Okay. So it is found in the deepest and most dangerous part of the forest. Okay. Only one man can help you. The Forest Master could guide you to King's Savior, but beware of him. He possesses strange powers. Okay. Only the Forest Master can lead you there. And beware, he possesses strange powers. Okay. So, about the Forest Master. Margrim, fine. So, is that the guy? Wait, no. No. Is Margrim the guy that the previous guy told me not to talk to? I think so. So I think Dragon is the guy I talked to, and Margrim is the guy he told me not to trust. So his name is Margrim. Don't know if I need to write down that his face is scarred. That seems somewhat irrelevant. Don't fear him the way I fear Dragon. Margrim is a strange man, foreign in some way I can't explain. He's the only one who has treated me kindly since Carvel was murdered. I stayed with him a short time after I ran away. So who's Carvel? His dwelling place lies far southwest of here, in a grove of silverleaf trees. Perhaps he shall deign to aid you. Okay, so he lives far southwest of hair. And a grove of silverleaf trees. Okay. Strange powers. Can't say what they were, for he was careful never to let me see any such display. You'll feel his power if you meet him. Take care that you don't anger him. Okay, I'll write that down. Take care not to anger him. Okay, noted. Arrow? An arrow thusly treated would put anyone stricken by it in a deep sleep. Don't you see? The arrow would not harm him, but it would allow the herbal medicine to take effect. Wait, herbal medicine? So, wait. So I'm supposed to shoot him with an arrow that's coated in stuff from a plant that's supposed to make him fall asleep? Huh. Oh well. Would it give us the chance to find and steal the source of his power? Unless we do this, I'm doomed to be a slave. Okay. So, so King's Savior should put Dragon in a deep sleep. So we can find the source of his power. Okay. And save. That's before you came here. You must save me from this devil dragon. Okay. Afraid? Afraid of the 2 score settlers who came to this place led by Dragon. Only 3 of us survived. And the other 2 worked for him. Dragon burned the ship and left the others to die. And I played part in the death of my husband as well. Okay. So that's who the other person was. So, dead husband, Carvel. Died when Dragon took a group of men in search of gold. Only Dragon returned. Told a story of how they were attacked by the wolves, but he lied. Didn't find the truth until a short while ago when Dragon drunkenly boasted of killing Carvel and the others. That was when I ran away. Okay, ran away. Yes, I couldn't stay here with the man who murdered my husband. I went deep into the woods. But Dragon's lackeys found me and brought me back. Now they watch me closely, but not closely enough. Other 2, beware of them. They follow Dragon's orders unquestioningly. They would even kill at his word. Burned ship. One of the settlers, Falcon, wanted to leave the settlement. Many others chose to go as well. I didn't believe it when Dragon allowed Falcon's group to leave so easily. I discovered why. Dragon had the ship burned, leaving them all to be eaten by the wolves. Neat. Sounds like a great guy. Settlement. A year ago, a group of us left by ship and came to the Northlands. We're in search of the gold and precious gems that are said to fill this land. Our original camp was to the south, but we had no luck there. We made our way to this place. Once here, Dragon seized control. We had to do his bidding or suffer the consequences. There were beatings and other things. I'd rather not talk about that. Okay, what about the wolves? Surely you've heard of them. With every cry you can hear how they hunger for our flesh. Do they not hunt anything else, just humans? Okay, that's all the information I get. I'll try not to get eaten by wolves then. Thanks for the warning. Sounds like the wolves around here are very hungry. Okay. Well, I made it to the north. So there is that. Just looking around. Okay. So, I got cursed by trying to open that chest. Still gotta take the stuff that's in there. I have a save. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. It's quite a large cave system. So I do think it's going to take me a while to explore all of this. But I think this area might be where the pirate treasure is hidden. If I can find it. Like, I did get a map for that stuff, so... Another chest. That one's locked. How about some lockpicks? Well, that worked. Simple as that. I'll just put it back where it was. There. Okay. And headless. But I do remember them usually carrying gold. Yep, still the case. How nice of them. So I basically have an infinite source of gold over here. Because they probably keep respawning. Wait, why am I... I'm not supposed to use that wand. What happened to my axe? Where did it go? Really, what happened to it? Back here? Yeah, there, I still have my axe. Weird. Alright. I'd like to keep it. Don't know where the guy went. He just kind of blends in. So there's a bunch of gold hidden in this mountain. But it's all trapped. For some reason. Wait, is that what the spell did? Maybe that messed with the... Yeah, okay. So I think it's gonna be something like that going on. Okay. Huh. Well, it looks like this area is gonna take me quite a while to get through, so... I think I'm gonna leave this for next time. Because I have stuff to fix. Mainly the moving my installation completely over to my C drive. And yeah, I don't want to risk it too much because I don't know how long stuff will work for. I'm glad it worked for this long. But yeah, I also need to reserve some brain power to do that with. So let's see who we're going to raid. Wow. I do think we raided her yesterday. But Badge is playing the Simon the Sorcerer, and I can't say that I'll be able to resist that. It's just a fun game, so we'll be raiding her again. Yes, I'll be playing more Duke Nukem 2 tomorrow. One of the games that is on my C drive, so that should be perfectly fine. Just really need to move over Ultima. But, yeah. Don't know how far Badger is into the game at this point. Seems to be at the... not McDonald's, but based on McDonald's restaurant in the game. I do remember that being kind of fun. I thought that was Simon the Sorcerer too, but regardless. Head over there, and we'll see how stuff is going. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Duke Nukem 2. And wish me luck with technical stuff, because I'll probably need it. Bye!